you talking to? Who are you talking to? Talking to me?
All right.
That's it. I'm gonna dump you on the floor in a minute.
Welcome back to the LackLuster channel. In January of 2015, former Las Vegas police officer Richard Scavone approached a woman near Interstate 15, believing that she was loitering and attempting to solicit a John.
Alright, come on over, man. Hey!
What?
Come over here!
Officer Scavone is immediately aggressive after exiting his police vehicle. He gives conflicting directions, ordering her to put her palms together, while simultaneously holding them apart.
Get on it. Put your hand behind your back.
So what do you...
I got the taser out. Put your hand behind your back. Put your palms together.
How am I supposed to put my palms together if you got my fucking hand?
Ms. Ortiz implies that she is ready to comply. However, the officer reacts in a highly emotional manner, seemingly insulted by Ms. Ortiz. He violently pushes her toward his police vehicle, and a moment later, she's thrown to the ground.
That's it.
All right.
That's it. I'm gonna dump you on the floor in a minute. Hell you think you're talking to? Who are you talking to? Who are you talking to? Talking to me? Straight your feet.
My feet are straight. Why do you have your hands on my fucking neck? Get the off of me. You doing... I don't give a so what? Take me up and take me to fucking jail. You doing all this extra shit for what? Stay.
Get on your stomach. On your stomach.
I can't.
Despite the high stress of the situation, Ms. Ortiz keeps her wits about her.
Had enough?
She points out that the hotel has a surveillance camera, and that everything these officers are doing is being recorded.
I don't care because there's a camera right down on the hotel.
You finished?
I think you're going to jail. You're recorded.
You finished fighting me?
Off of me!
Are you finished or no?
But somehow, this still does not dissuade the officer, and he incriminates himself with further acts of violence against the defenseless, handcuffed woman.
You finished?
Get my fucking face off the ground!
You finished? EP 31468.
After appearing to kneel on the back of Miss Ortiz, Scavone finally allows her to get to her feet, telling her to shut up, while he walks away to call dispatch.
Are you finished or no? Stand here, shut up. Understand me? Or no?
I heard you.
Don't move.
1-831. Do you have a 460-47?
468.
Soon enough, he returns with more verbal humiliation, improper touching, and violence.
What else you want to do, tough guy?
Go ahead and take me to jail. That's all I want you to do.
You got it.
The officer then slams Miss Ortiz's head into the hood of the car.
What do you got here?
That's fine. Don't touch my breath. Ben, what the
Ever pull away from me?
Everything is being recorded. You're abusing me for no reason, and you know that. I'm not doing
Ever pull away from me? Understand me?
He then proceeds to reach down her shirt, despite her protests.
the fuck.
Take it out.
Get off of me!
Take it out.
Don't touch my breath. What the
What else you
Get
got?
off of me!
What else you got?
Get off of my titty! You're in my shirt. What the
Reach for anything while I'm talking to you.
off of me! No! Stop!
You finished?
Stop!
In the car. In the car.
Oh my God!
You're gonna what?
Stop!
What are you gonna do?
What are you doing?
In the car.
These acts are clearly cruel and unusual, and they represent a clear violation of her civil rights, but not a single officer on scene stepped in to help Ms. Ortiz from her violent assailant. After the incident, Scavone was placed on paid leave with a pending misdemeanor battery charge.
That use of force report was reviewed by the supervisors, and ultimately it made its way up through the chain of command, where that report was reviewed by supervisors. We were notified today by the district attorney that they have agreed to go forward on a misdemeanor battery charge. Subsequent to this event, Officer Scavone had been relieved of duty with pay. Today, he remains relieved of duty with pay. If a body camera is present, it is reviewed in every circumstance where a use of force is used.
But when the body cam footage was released to the public, his situation became much more serious, as it marked the end of Richard Scavone's law enforcement career, and the beginning of his life as a felon. In contrast, all charges against Miss Ortiz were dropped. Scavone was fired from the police force, and subsequently pleaded guilty to excessive force.
This is the first time that I am aware of that we are bringing criminal charges associated with the review of a body camera on an on-duty use of force incident.
The FBI got involved and revealed that Officer Scavone had falsified his police report in an attempt to obstruct their investigation into the matter that led to 2 federal felony counts. No other witnessing officer was charged for failing to do their job, but finally, in 2018, Scavone was sentenced to 1 year in prison for excessive force. But when he got out, he violated his probation in 2022 after assaulting 2 individuals in New York, but this only extended his probation by 9 months. As for Miss Ortiz, she filed a lawsuit against the Las Vegas Metropolitan Police Department, Richard Scavone, and a number of other officers present at the time of her unlawful arrest. The lawsuit alleged that the officers had no right to detain Miss Ortiz, let alone arrest her, as A, she had not committed a crime, and B, was on private property. The lawsuit also pointed out that the other officers stood idly by and watched as her 4th and 14th Amendment rights were violated. Beta! These rights allegedly protect citizens against unreasonable searches and seizures and ensures due process, and in this case was the reason that she eventually settled out of court for $200,000. Fortunately, part of Mr. Scavone's punishment included barring him from working as a law enforcement officer ever again. So, let me know in the comment section what you think. Why does law enforcement as a career attract so many violent individuals? Thanks for watching. If you have a video, use the submit link in the description or pinned comment. If you enjoyed this one, subscribe and hit the bell for future content, and check out our other channels, Lady LackLuster and The Odd Side. Remember to like, share, and leave a comment about what you think of this interaction. It's the easiest way for you to help expose corruption and misconduct. Merchandise is available using the links below. Join the LackLuster family for just $1 if you'd like to further support the channel. Get a Lack logo next to your name, custom emotes, and early access to videos. I look forward to seeing you in the next one. All links are down below.